Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. As winter comes to a close and we prepare for spring, we'll see how science, technology, engineering, arts, and math ignites young minds through the spring STEAM season. STEAM education is an approach to learning that uses science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math as access points for guiding student inquiry, dialogue, and critical thinking. It aims to spark an interest and lifelong love of the arts and sciences in children from an early age that involves creative processes and investigation. And an organization that celebrates STEAM on a daily basis is the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley, whose mission is to inspire and enable youth through academics, social, and emotional success.
Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley operates 27 locations throughout the Valley, focusing on kids ages kindergarten through 18. We are really there to make sure the kids who need us most have what they need, have a successful future, to have the supportive adult that they need in their lives, to have access to programming, academic support, social emotional support, and even character and leadership skills. We're excited to celebrate our 75th anniversary in the Valley this year. We've been around for many, many decades, and what we do is really meet the needs that the kids have today. We're always looking what is important to today's youth, whether it's a safe place to be, a supportive adult, technology, music, dance, academic support, and of course, post-COVID, so many unique needs that our youth and teens are facing. The Guadalupe branch of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley is so important. We've been here many years. We've been a partner and a staple in this community. We work in partnership with the mayor, the school districts here, and really the families. And it is the neighborhood homegrown club here in Guadalupe. The kids come from surrounding neighborhoods, various schools, but they come here and create a Boys and Girls Club family. And they are very proud Guadalupe Thunderbirds as Boys and Girls Club members. Today, we're so excited to celebrate the dedication and ribbon cutting of the Cox Innovation Lab, sponsored by the Arizona Cardinals. This is a clear example of two leaders in our community coming together to do the right thing to help the kids who need them most. 2, 3.
An innovation lab is new technology and new devices that are brought into a traditional computer lab that will hopefully excite and empower these students to experiment and to explore STEM programming and STEM opportunities. But even more important than that, this innovation lab provides a digital connection and technology to these kids that they may not have in their own homes.
We're partnering with Cox and the Boys and Girls Clubs, both experts and outstanding at what they do. Boys and Girls Clubs educating and developing youth, Cox integrating technology, and of course the Arizona Cardinals. We're very proud to be part of this program. But essentially we're building a Cox Innovation Lab to bring technology to the club.
Here they're able to come in, test what they like, see what their passion is about. The next big innovation, the next big problem solving, the next biggest piece of art, the next poem comes out from one of the kids that came to our labs that was inspired with what was provided for them here.
We have families who are working really hard. They shouldn't have to choose between their child's education and keeping their job. So we want to make sure they are always here for us. You know, we reach out to our partners and say, please help support our community so we can produce good citizens in the future.
For thousands of children, the Boys and Girls Club is a safe refuge where they can learn, play, grow, and be strong and resilient young adults. Please help ensure these quality services and life-changing programs by giving your gift today. To donate, head over to the link on your screen. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this.
Feeling inspired? To watch more uplifting stories from Doing More, visit YourView.com.
Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley celebrating STEAM education. Before there was STEAM, there was STEM. The addition of the A, which represents the arts, is important in part because practices such as modeling, developing explanations, and engaging is a way of discovering and creating ingenious ways of problem solving, integrating principles, or presenting information. And speaking of the arts, check out Ballet Arizona, a dance company dedicated to preserving the art of ballet while creating new innovative works through dance.
Ballet Arizona was founded in 1986. We were founded from the merger of 3 failing dance companies in the area. They thought, they would incorporate and become stronger together, and we've been on the rise ever since. Our building is really one of the crown jewels of our organization. We had just 2.5 studios before, and now we have 7 full-size studios for dancing, so it's an amazing space for dance classes, performances, all sorts of learning to take place here. We have a black box theater called the Dorrance Theater, where we do some more intimate productions during the year. We also have a costume shop, a full costume shop, and also a full production scene shop where we can build our own costumes and sets and do maintenance and things in-house. Ballet, it's the foundation of a lot of different dance styles. It teaches you the basics about how to coordinate and move your body gracefully and how to use your body in new ways, grace, respect, how to comport yourself. Ballet was originally a court dance, and it was, even before that, just a court ritual, how to move about in the court with deference to the king, with deference to your peers, so that you were, never in direct contrast with that. Ballet Under the Stars is a program that we've done for so many years. We started it back when we were in our very small strip mall studio, and it's a program where we travel out to parks around the valley and we present a full hour evening of professional dance in the parks for free for Arizonans. And this year, with the COVID-19 pandemic, we sort of had to transition a little bit and make sure that we could still serve the community with this wonderful program, but in a safe way. We had guests from all over the country attend, so it was really wonderful to be able to offer our Ballet Under the Stars program at such a wide level, because we've never been able to reach that many people before. Donate to one of our various campaigns. Right now we have the Be Our Bridge Fund that's taking us forward to next season, helping us cover this COVID-19 gap. Even volunteering. If you can spare some time, if you want to get to know more about us, becoming a volunteer is a great way to support as well. It's really an art form that can transform people and show you who you are and what everything means to you. And so I think that that's really important for the community to know that dance and classical ballet is there to bring something out of you.
We visited Southern Nevada, where the Safer Internet Day initiative was being celebrated at multiple Cox Innovation Labs. Let's take a look.
So something really exciting happened today, and that was the opening of the Cox Innovation Lab at the Strong Future Technology Center for the City of Las Vegas in the historic West Side.
Cox has been a partner with us for a long time, and they continue to really outdo themselves in our community.
Cox not only dedicated this innovation center with the City of Las Vegas, but we've also dedicated an innovation center with the Boys and Girls Club and an innovation center with the YMCA.
Cox recently donated $25,000 to refresh and update all the technology.
When we went 100% virtual learning, we had to get Wi-Fi into our clubs to match the speed of what the kids are going to need to get through the academic cycles.
The world right now is more virtual than it's ever been. 20 years ago, this technology hasn't even existed, and thanks to Cox Communications, we have some of the best brands and technology today.
This is going to be a great addition to the community.
What I really love about the Cox Innovation Lab is it provides technology to kids, to students, but it's supervised. It's in a space that's safe, that they can create, do content creation, sound mixing, make videos, stream on YouTube, all the things that they want to do, but in a really safe environment.
Here, they're going to have leaders with the kids at all times when they're using the equipment. There are also other safeguards put in place with the equipment, so there are certain sites that they won't be able to access. So it's a safe learning environment for the kids.
Access to the internet and to technology is just absolutely essential for our youngsters to get the skills that they need for jobs of the future.
We need to get people trained to go into the jobs of now. We used to say jobs of the future, but those jobs are already here. So we're bringing our community up to today's age and moving them into the future.
Innovation labs are really a critical way for communities to have access to the internet. And so this innovation lab has everything from a 3D printer to video games to esports, and it's really designed to attract and to not just connect and play a game on the internet, but to experience what they could potentially do with their future. We're adding these to the 8 that we currently have at Boys and Girls Clubs in Southern Nevada, as well as an innovation center at Shade Tree, at the YMCA, and at the Salvation Army. Together, we can create an environment where kids can be comfortable, feel safe, be creative.
We want to have them come here and have fun and really enjoy themselves.
The new labs join a network of Cox Innovation Labs and Cox Technology Centers in Southern Nevada, including Cox Innovation Labs at 8 Boys and Girls Clubs of Southern Nevada and Cox Technology Centers at the Shade Tree, the Salvation Army, and Girl Scouts of Southern Nevada. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. We're here at the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley celebrating S.T.E.A.M Education. Every day, young people from all walks of life come to the club to find friendship, get help with homework, and participate in a wide variety of fun and enriching activities like computer programming, leadership, dance, mentoring, music, art, and recreation. An amazing nonprofit in San Diego, California adopts dogs from local shelters and trains them to be psychiatric service dogs for post-9/11 combat veterans. Let's take a look.
Shelter 2 Soldier is 8 years young. The program was born out of a love for helping rescue animals, homeless dogs.
Good boy.
Our mission is twofold. Our motto is saving lives 2 at a time. We adopt dogs from shelters and rescues. We train these dogs over 12 to 18 months, and we place them at no charge with deserving veterans in need.
Being a firm that deals exclusively in personal injury representation, victims of accidents that have been seriously injured, we understand and can relate very much to the objective of this great organization, Shelter 2 Soldier, whose mission is very similar to our own. So that was something we found very interesting and very attractive to support.
We look for dogs 8 months to 2 years of age. We're looking for dogs that have a strong social drive, so a desire to interact with people. They have to be non-aggressive towards animals or people. We do adopt dogs in that you can tell want and need a job, a higher purpose. So they have what we call drive, in our case, moderate level drive instead of very high or very low. We look for a mid-level drive.
Good boy.
My brother Steve was a Marine combat veteran and officer, served in the Gulf War. Barney is named in his honor. Barney is a beautiful, beautiful dog. From what I understand from Graham and those affiliated with the program, he is extremely intelligent, loving kind of a dog, and they expect great things from him. So far, is really responding to training, and he's going to be a great help to some very deserving veterans.
Our dogs are task trained to help mitigate and assist with a variety of things. Some examples would be space boundaries and blocking. Those that we serve and assist with placing service dogs with typically do not want to be crowded by strangers, so the dog can do a watch or a behind or a right or a front, where they actually physically create a boundary. Another example is nightmare assist or night terror assist. Our dogs are trained to interrupt troubling sleep, nightmares, or night terrors. We're just very passionate about dogs and dog rescue, as well as, we're patriots that want to serve and help our veterans and their families on the home front. So it was born out of love of both of those things, but it's grown into a very well thought out program that is really making a difference, changing and saving lives.
We virtually traveled to a social media network known as Tik Tok, where we connected with Phoenix, Arizona's very own Matt Peterson, a TikTok influencer who's taken the virtual trend to a whole other level.
Only eat pizza for the entire day? Challenge accepted. To make this challenge happen, I had an egg, bacon, sausage, and hash brown breakfast pizza on a sweet potato crust. For lunch, I was the king of health when I got a salad pizza. I then got a pineapple pizza, and if this is your favorite type of pizza, I just don't trust you.
For dinner, I turned into a real man with this meat pizza.
And then I quickly turned back to myself when I found this Nutella pizza for dessert. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to go into the entertainment industry. I'm a content creator on TikTok. I have 3.7 million followers on there right now. My videos have honestly evolved super organically over time, especially on TikTok. You know, I think having a niche on TikTok is actually the most important part of the app in general. Once I found a series that stuck, which was car baking, so only baking food inside of my car, I did that. And then once I got back to LA, I was like, I can't bake in my car anymore. So then that's when I started the food challenges. Only eat cheesy foods for an entire day? This should be Gouda. The thing about TikTok is there's so many videos that will blow up, or you can have like your viral moment. But then if every other video on your feed is something different, no one's gonna follow you because they don't match up. If I was doing a food video one day and then a workout video the next day and this and that, I don't know if it would work as well. It may. I went to high school at Arcadia High School. And then from Arcadia, I moved to Orange County and went to Chapman University for college. And I studied broadcast journalism. This necessarily wasn't what I thought I would be doing a year and a half out of college, but it's honestly even better than what I would have expected. When I was in school, like one of the biggest courses I took was the art of storytelling. If I can tell you a story in 20 seconds, there's no better feeling. As for my equipment, I honestly just use my phone, which is so hilarious because so much of my life I spent giving the excuse to myself, oh, I'll create content once I have a nice camera. And now I laugh at myself that I just create on my phone, so I could have been creating all along. I think one of the most beautiful parts of creating content right now is that it can become your full-time job, and that's like genuinely my favorite part of it is I'll be out. Even yesterday I had this like out-of-body moment where I was driving to Orange County just to pick up these dessert tacos. And I had this moment when I was driving and I just felt so grateful that this is my job. I think for any young person who wants to become a content creator, the biggest skill would just be believing in yourself, which like even saying that, I feel so cheesy, but it really is true. Like if you believe in yourself, nobody is going to stop you because the best part of content creation is it's up to you. I really hope my future is as bright as my stomach after today.
In 2020, TikTok created a donation sticker feature allowing members to donate to a list of charitable causes during the coronavirus pandemic. What a cool way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We've been celebrating S.T.E.A.M Education here at the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley, an organization that embraces a framework to benefit our youth. While in California, we also stopped by the San Diego Food Bank, where they serve tens of thousands of people every month.
Welcome to the Jacobs and Cushman San Diego Food Bank and their 90,000 square foot facility. Last year, we pushed through over 32 million pounds of food. 10.5 million pounds of that was fresh produce, and we feed 350,000 people every single month. How do we do it? Well, we are supply chain at its very best. Our distribution model includes 214 bulk food distributions that we are doing each and every month. Plus, we have a core of 500 nonprofit agencies that we partner with. So any nonprofit you know that has a feeding program, more likely than not, they're getting the majority of their food from the San Diego or North County Food Bank. Who is the face of hunger? We estimate about 1 in 7 people in San Diego County, about 450,000 people are termed food insecure. Of that number, about 177,000 are children. So our service population, working poor, seniors on a fixed income, children living in poverty, and believe it or not, active duty military, their dependents, and veterans. All this population, all these people, they don't know where the next meal is coming from. The San Diego Food Bank is a completely local and independent nonprofit organization that depends on the kindness of others. None of our important work happens without the support of great donors who really partner with the San Diego Food Bank to make our programs and services possible. We also depend on a huge volunteer base. Our volunteers are an integral part of our supply chain. We have 20,000 registered volunteers, over 28,000 volunteer visits a year, and because of those volunteers, we're able to feed more than 350,000 people every single month. Many people ask, how can I help? You can volunteer for the San Diego Food Bank. Volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. Just go to sandiegofoodbank.org, register to volunteer. No group is too small, no group is too large, but those volunteers are integral to our success in feeding the community. Another way you can help is by hosting a food drive. Each year we hold thousands of food drives and they raise millions of pounds of food for people in need. So just go online and register your group, your company, your organization. It's that easy. Another great way to support the San Diego Food Bank is through our virtual food drive, where you can literally buy food on our behalf. Just go on and register, and we can even customize a virtual food drive for your organization, your company, your employees, where you receive a special link just for you to help raise food and track your impact. Lastly, another great way to make an impact is to go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. We can actually take $1 and leverage that into 5 meals. And I don't know another nonprofit organization that can take a donor dollar that far. You can also make a gift in somebody's honor, and you and that individual receive a letter of thanks from the San Diego Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
I want to thank the Guadalupe Boys and Girls Club, the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley, Cox Communications, and the Arizona Cardinals for celebrating STEAM education with us. In an ever-changing, increasingly complex world, it's more important than ever that our nation's youth are prepared with knowledge and skills to solve problems and make sense of information. If we want a nation where our future leaders can understand and solve some of the complex challenges of today and tomorrow, then it's essential that we support and engage in STEAM education. So let's get involved by becoming a STEAM motivator and empower the youth of today. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks for joining me. Bye.